I'm so excited for this particular video because here we are going to talk about an AI visual, which is the key influencer. So for this, I will be creating a new page and I'll just rename this by double clicking onto the same as KI and I'll press enter. And now if you go to the insert tab, you will notice that you have a group in the name of AI visuals. And there you have the list of the AI visuals in front of you. I am talking about key influencer. We have already discussed about Q&A, right? That is what NLQ is all about. So now we'll talk about key influencer. Let me tell you, give you a background about an AI visual, how it is different from an standard visual. See, in a standard visual, what happens generally is that it just represents the data in a visual format, right? But an AI visual also gives you some input. It performs some analysis by its own and add some value by itself into the visualization. That is what an AI visual is all about. And as the name suggests, this key influencer, what it is going to do, it will give you it will tell you that which field is influencing what. Okay, so let me first just create one, insert one over here, and you can see the bulb icon. Anywhere you'll find the bulb icon, always remember that this represents the impact of AI, artificial intelligence, right? Now let me just turn on this visualization pane so that we'll be able to use it in building the entire page over here. And let me just put in few things. First of all, you will notice that it is asking three things. It is asking analyze, what you would like to analyze, and which parameter will explain this. It means what do you think is going to influence the value which is there into analyze. And then we have another option which is expand by. I'll talk about this in a minute. First, we'll talk about these two fields. So suppose I need to know the impact of price on the order quantity which is being bought or purchased by the existing customers. I just want to know, is price is influencing the buying decision of the customers? So how I can do it? Let me just search for the order quantity. Here we have order quantity. I'll simply drag and drop it into the analyze. Right, I'm not getting anything, but if you see over here, it has started giving some indication what it is going to show us. It says what influences order quantity to increase or decrease, right? And then I'll be talking about price. I'll simply drag the price. Here is the product price, and I'll drop it into explain by. Let me just see whether price is impacting or influencing order quantity in any way. I'll drop it, and now it is running the analysis and will start giving me the outcome. Let me also put it into the focus mode because it will become easier for us to look at. The font will increase, the size will increase. Okay, now you can clearly see it's very interesting. It says what influences order quantity to increase. When this is what the outcome based on the parameters that we have dropped into this visualization. It says when the product price is 30 or less, then the average order quantity increases by 0.99. It means almost the double of the order quantity which generally people buy if the price is 30 or less than $30. That is what, so price is actually influencing the buying decision, the number of the order quantity that people are buying. So suppose if the price of the product is 30 or less than 30, it's most likely that people will be buying twice the quantity if as compared to the product that they are buying if the price is above $30. So this is what influences the order quantity, right? And you can see over here, this is the kind of bubble over here, and once I hover over, you can see this information which says when the product price is 30 or less, the average order quantity is 0.99 units higher compared to all other values of product price. Now this influencer contains approximately 50.36% of the data. So depending on the data set, it found that okay, it came up with this information, right, that how much the data it considered, it is around 50% of the data. And once I click on this bubble, the chart is gone because it is deselected. Once I click it again, the chart is visible. And you can also see into the chart that you have two graphs, two bars over here. One for the product where the price is 30 or less, and the other one it's more than 30, and this is the average units being purchased by people, and it is almost double of this yellow bar. And if you check on this only show values that are influencers, then it is going to show only for the values which are 30 or less than 30. So this is how we are going to read it. And now one more thing, you may have noticed that we have some top segments also. This is further more information this visual is giving us. Once I go over there, you will notice that I am getting this segment as one of the influencer, one of the information. Once I click on this bubble, it will just give me entire information about that segment. It says, does the same thing actually, which says product price is less than or equal to 30, then it is going to be twice of what is the overall purchasing quantity being done by people. And similarly, I can change it to low and it will change the analysis other way around. Correct? If I click, you will notice if it is greater than 30, then it is lesser than the overall one. And let me just go back to the key influencers, and you can see I have already selected low over there. It is showing me the data related to decrease. And over here, again, you can see it's other way around. If the product price is more than 30, right, then it will decrease. It will actually increase and decrease. Let me change it back. The average quantity is decreased by 0.9. So this is just other way around. And right now it is only one factor, only one parameter that I have put into explain by. You can put multiple factors. Suppose I also would like to check whether country is also a factor which is influencing the buying decision. Is it? So let me just search for the country and let me drop it into explain by along with the product price. You can put in multiple. So the moment I drop it, now you'll notice, let me just change it to increase. Let me see the outcome that we are getting. Okay, so apart from the price that we discussed, now it says when the country is Canada, then the average of the order quantity increases by 0.12. So people are buying more quantities, or people are ordering more quantities in Canada as compared to other countries. So this is also a factor which is influencing. If I go to top segments, now you'll notice we have few more bubbles because it has created few more segments. And suppose I'll click on this first one. It says if the country is Australia and product price is less than or equal to 30, it's going to be 0.5 units higher than the overall average price. So this is the information that I'm getting for all these segments for different countries and XYZ. So this is how you can actually know what is influencing what, right? I have another example. I'll talk about that in a separate video. So just play around with it. Just put in few more parameters here. Just change the value over here. See how it comes in front of you. Once I click on this country is Canada, it will start showing me the data or the chart related to that. I hope you understood. I hope you're gonna enjoy this and use it into your current requirement. Thank you so much.